hop on here real quick and just do a live. And I'm just going to put this in, this new rhythmic team that we're starting. And I'm really excited about it because um, I think there's a real need for people out there to understand, like, a lot of times there's a lot of us that deal with mental health, and a lot of times those same people that deal with mental health deal with addictions, and a lot of times those same people deal with addictions, they deal with maybe ADHD, or they deal with a lot of the times those same types of people, they might have like a spiritual interest, and then a lot of those families, they come from step families, but really this year it really hit me this last couple days as this going into a New Year's. This is the week that I stopped drinking, since in 7 days. On the 7th on that night was the last night I got drunk, and I had my last drink. And I really haven't thought about it this much this year because I've been so hungry to learn about truth and about why this changed so much and about how this changed inside. And I've watched a lot of people now globally. So many people are looking for just to be around other people that are real, that aren't trying to act like healing is a destination. We're all healed in a way, and we're all broken in a way, and it's okay. And our job isn't to fix each other or even fix ourselves. It's just to get better and grow in capacity. And that's really, this whole year has really been that for me, is just learning to grow in capacity and just remembering, those nights of waking up and feeling sick and trying to drink because, that's what we're taught, right? Isn't that what the movies tell you? Isn't that what everyone tells you is, you drink to soothe your nerves, and then you go to bed and you're wondering, like, why aren't you sleeping good then? And why are you sick all the time? It's supposed to be soothing the nerves, and it's not soothing the nerves. And you wake up and you're like, why do I have more anxiety? And yet society just says you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, dude. You love football, you love, go just get some more food, get Burger King, get some McDonald's, And if we do everything that society says, it leads us to going down a road where the only thing that we thought we could do is take, this medication or that medication. And I finally this year got to the point where I realized, no, our bodies know the answer. Our souls know the answer. It has the answers if we listen to it. When I first stopped drinking, it was interesting. Anyone out there that's drank a lot, you would know when you first stop drinking, you need something to replace it. So I went out there and just started buying a lot of soda. And I bought soda and pistachios and pineapples. So I was slamming a whole bunch of sodas. And it's funny because I had no shame in the sodas, so I was drinking the sodas, and then all of a sudden I just wanted more pistachios, and I wanted some, more pineapple, and I wanted less pop. Then I wanted some more water, and then I went from the water to, wanting to go on a walk. And then I started to add all those little things together. And next thing you know, I didn't even want any soda. And then I started dropping a little bit of weight, and then I didn't want pork. Pork seemed kind of weird to me all of a sudden. And I wanted more fruits. And I wanted to go on more walks. And, I've learned that that's really, our bodies know what to do. And this whole grounding thing, this rhythm thing, it's not a joke. It's one of those things that if you can realize that your body needs rhythm and balance in everything you do, the more you can embrace that, the more you're going to find peace in your life, the more your heart's going to open. I talk a lot about heart health and having, you got to realize, like last year, literally my heart was really bad. I believe that I was on pace probably within the next couple months to have a stroke and have a heart attack, because last year I weighed 65 pounds more. I was eating a ton of like red meats. I was drinking a ton. I could feel a heart attack. My blood pressure was through the roof. I couldn't take the pills because the pills would hurt my body, and I couldn't sleep because I don't know if anyone else has had that before, but sometimes you can take those pills and they just give you a lot of pain. That was a year ago, guys. That was a year ago. And when you can go to bed and you can, last night I literally had, there was somebody, they're probably even watching this. I was on the group with them. I was texting them some stuff about this new rhythm team, and I didn't even realize that the ball had already dropped. That's how excited I am about this. And when you get excited about life and you get excited about, helping and serving and growing in yourself and then helping others grow, guess what? You stop thinking so much about alcohol. It's like kind of not even in the back of your head. I didn't need anybody to tell me not to have a drink last night. I didn't need anybody to, but I woke up this morning with so much pride for you guys. Any of you guys that, you decided last night, maybe it was hard for you. Maybe it was a tough night for you, and maybe you wanted to get a drink and you just, and you sat there and you thought about it. I was on Facebook a lot last night because I'm in a lot of these groups where people are hurting, and I see these people, like some people are like, man, I just want that drink, and maybe you're one of those people and you just didn't do it anyway. You said no, you stood strong, you held your grounds, and I'm here to tell you, that's what I want to hear to tell you. I'm proud of you, man. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to tell you today, I'm proud of you. And you do those little things over time. Follow me. Grab some of your friends, man. I'm not here to try to sell anything or make any. I'm here to just grab some. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just telling other people that, man, I'm proud of you. If you woke up last night and you said no, and maybe you're like, I wish I wasn't mad. I wish it would have been easier for me. I wish I didn't have to struggle like that. Maybe you feel bad about that. Man, you woke up this morning and you said no, and you struggle with it, man. Not everybody. Some people, they can drink. Some people, they can have some alcohol. I'm not mad at them. I'm happy that they can handle that. I'm just like, I don't eat meat. There's a lot of other people that do eat meat. I'm not mad about that. But what I'm telling you, there's some people, my screen got messed up for a second. There's people out there that you made a decision last night and you stuck to it. You woke up this morning and you should be proud of yourself. You do that, those small things over a period of time, and you will one day wake up and you won't even be thinking about alcohol anymore. I know you can't think about that right now. I'm almost 47, and for the first time in my life, that's where I'm at, and I love it. But it's these moments that you have right now, you stick to it and start to learn to ground more and more, and we'll do it together. Eat fruits.